Yeah, y'all. Uh-huh. Yeah, y'all.
Have a longing and excitement about, and this sort of, internal strife makes for, good story.
And I know for a fact that, a issue was me joining the group. And I've always said, like, me, I can understand, definitely as a grown man now, like, I can totally understand how that could make him feel. Because, if I had done what he had done, I would be territorial as well, definitely as far as decision making is concerned. And I think he and I wound up figuring things out once we just had the real conversations that we needed to have. One up, right? Because me joining Tribe was a Q-tip decision and not a group decision.
The breakup of Tribe Called Quest. How are fans reacting when they see you in the street, or you run across some fans? How do they react when they see you? Are they angry, or in disbelief, or stunned?
A lot of people are in disbelief, and the same amount of people are kind of angry, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, with all due respect, people have to understand, there's more going on than what you see in a video or what you see on stage, and this, that, the other. There's no beef within the crew or anything like that. It's just that we didn't feel like Jive Records had our best interest at heart. People's Instinctive, Midnight Marauders, Low End Theory, they all went gold, platinum respectively. And so have the last two albums, but we didn't feel like they were really interested. They didn't really care about Love Movement and Beats, Rhymes, and Life. So it was basically time to move on. Now, we could have easily moved on as a group and signed elsewhere, but I had things that I wanted to put out. Q-Tip had the same. So I'm never gonna say never if we'll ever make a comeback together or anything like that. But right now we just wanted to take different avenues towards success. You know what I'm saying? Handle our business, doing some solo things, you know what I'm saying?
Phenomenal. Tribe Called Quest is, for a lot of people into hip-hop, personifies an era in hip-hop that a lot of people yearn for. So when you have that type of fan base and that type of legacy, why would a group be apart, and why would it take so long for y'all to get back?
Well, the breakup came about because, the industry was pretty much ended up getting the best of us, you know what I'm saying? The whole label politics, the management, it wasn't like they really cared anymore. At least I felt that, you know what I'm saying? And then I'm not gonna sit here in front. The chemistry between me and Tip was kind of dwindling as well. You know what I mean? So having all that on the table, it wasn't a good look. So we decided to go our separate ways because it just seemed like it was getting worse and worse. And like you said, with Low End and Midnight and all that love we was getting, I guess on the outside looking in, people really don't understand, you know what I'm saying? But when you're involved, you're right dead in front of it, it's not good, you know what I'm saying? So we thought at the time the best thing to do was to break up. And we had the idea that we would get back together eventually, but the breakup was so sour, you know what I'm saying? I had no idea we'd get back.
What's up, family? So in this video, we broke down why Tribe Called Quest broke up. It could have been anything from their creative differences, the internal conflicts, the industry pressure, and they all had evolving careers. Q-Tip, Phife Dawg, they both dropped solo albums. Ali, Shaheed Muhammad did some production on some other albums, and Jarobi White went on to do culinary arts. But from the success from the Low End Theory and Midnight Marauders to the strange sessions of the Love Moment, this was the full honest history of how one of hip hop's greatest groups came apart and how their legacy still shapes culture today. So make sure you drop in your comments and let me know what you think about the breakup between Tribe Called Quest, what you think it really was. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe, family. Peace.
You're on point five. Once again, Tip. You're on point five. Once again, Tip. You're on point five. Once again, Tip. Right. Watch me bust they shit. Okay.
You didn't tell me once again, my friend. I swear you do it to me every time. 'Cause you stay crazy on my mind.